Here we go, our first crew of the day coming in on approach. And we've got that risk taker who's standing up in the bow of the boat. So he's just got to make sure that cat doesn't goose the throttle on him as they come in on approach. So at least he's got a line in hand. Wish it was tight. Oh, goes for the step. Great step off, actually. Now he's going to try and get it pulled over. And everybody's on this side of the boat. Plenty of people to help out on this one. Making it look easy, but welcome back, crew, to the greatest show on earth. That is the Miami Boat Ramps channel. I'm your host, Broncos Guru, and today we are down here at 79th Street. And man, it should be a fun-filled day. It's a busy one down here, that's for sure. Oh, they're heading toward the dock. She's got to go up and give him the push-off. But Cap even left the helm. They weren't trying to dock. They're trying to pull out of here. And he just started drifting toward it. They wind up having to walk it around. Unless maybe they lost power or something. Because all of a sudden it appears they're not moving. Unless Cap put it into neutral before they were going. But now they've kind of paused, so... I mean, they came off another dock. I thought they were on the way out. And another one of our crews trying to lead for the day. And here we go. Cap gives her a little bit of power in reverse. Oh, he tries to... he was making the turn, but he put it into forward gear before he turned the motor, which leads him going forward. Cap leaves the helm because he's heading toward the dock too. Winds up having to push off. Because he engaged it forward and gave it a little throttle before he actually turned the motor to start making the turn. It just sent him straight. And there we go. He'll get it re-going, and they'll be able to get out of here now. So our crew's trying to back down. She's got both lines in hand. But both are on the other side of the guide pole, so she's going to have to make sure she gets it over that. So our driver's been taking a few minutes trying to get this back down, though, and he's going to start to pull forward again on this one. And there we go, back in reverse. And it's turning into the dock again. He's got to be careful where he's got this one going. She's telling him he's close to the dock. And he is super close to the dock. Let's see if they're going to make this one. I mean, that's a super tight squeeze right there. She's eyeballing it down, though. I mean, I imagine if they were going to hit the dock, she'd say something. Starts to pull forward, but you can see the guy pole's hitting the pole there. Now she's trying to kick it over. Try and get it off and around the dock. Oh, she starts to pull forward while she's in the way. She's like, what are you doing, bro? Telling him to keep coming back. And there we go. It starts to break free. She's got the lines over the guy pole, and she's like, peace out. Get it on out of here. I mean, but as an assistant, that's how you do it. Give them a little direction and let them know when you're good to go. So she did pretty good at the beginning, but then she forgot to tie the bow line tight, and all of a sudden she's drifting off. Goes for the leap, and will get it brought back over. But at first she was killing it, and then it was the same thing. I saw her get onto the boat, and just slowly that bow line, she just had it wrapped around the pole, not tied. And just slowly started unraveling and came loose on her. And there we go. This time she wraps it and puts it back on the cleat. That's about as secure as you're going to get right there. So our crew's ready to release now. So she's untied that line from the bow. Cap's backing her out. See if they can get the clean pullout. So she's got the assist, and she comes over to keep him off the pole. Waves to the camera. We always love that. Anytime you guys see our cameras down there, please feel free to wave. And this is an interesting approach. So Cap's going to back it up. Pull the 360 that way instead of backing out and turning. And he's backing way down, a couple ramps down. I mean, it works, so I can't say much. Just an interesting approach compared to the typical back out that we would see, especially on a twin-engine boat, where you probably would just flip the throttles and maneuver the boat to where the bow is pointing in the direction you wanted. But this crew will be on their way to enjoy the rest of their day out on Biscayne Bay. Here we go, one of our local pros. This is actually one of the jet ski rental company's boats. See these guys down here all the time. I mean, what a way to run a business, right? I mean, they're able to actually operate their business. I'm sure they got an office somewhere, but basically they just pick people up here on this dock and run them out to the jet skis. So, here we go. He's gonna make his turn in. Super wide turn. Gotta be careful. Looks like he's gonna be close to hitting number 3 behind him. Just barely makes it around. But again, it's always a different world. It's not his boat, probably, so it doesn't really care. Same deal. I bet he winds up smacking this dock lightly. No cares in the world. Yep, just lets it roll. We'll just slowly bounce off of it. And here we go. We'll get it tied up. Or we won't. We'll just stand here and hold it. Next crew rolling in. So Cap's coming in on approach. Starts to make his turn. Brake checks it a little bit. I thought he was coming in a little hot, but he's got it back under control now. Assuming Wifey's getting the lines. Well, she was getting sandals. Which is still another important thing. The docks can be hot. So Cap comes in, turns the bow of the boat in on the dock. Stern starts to kick out. I don't really see any lines out at all. And Cap, there he goes. He's going to butt it up. He'll get it taken care of himself. No lines needed. And it looks like they'll be good to roll. And speaking of rolling, we're going to roll out of here ourselves. Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Miami Boat Ramps. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got Boats versus Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature down at Haulover Inlet. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.